Care the Shih Tzu in kennel G08 is ready to go to rescue in the cashier's office.
I always grew up with animals. I was always bringing home animals, that I found on the streets, and my mom was real big about, try to find them a new home. And so it's always been instilled in me that you can rescue, and that doesn't mean you have to keep every dog and cat that comes into your life. A lot of times there's better places for them. So I found Re-Rescue on an ad in the paper, and it said they needed foster homes, and I thought, well, I've never had a little dog, so maybe this is the way to go. Over the years since we've been incorporated as a nonprofit, we've rescued almost 2,000 dogs just from the Austin Animal Center. So that doesn't count all the dogs that we got from other surrounding shelters. It doesn't count the dogs that we got as owner surrenders. So, that's a big impact for the community to be able to take in that amount of dogs that otherwise would have probably been euthanized or left out on the streets. And, to really bring them in, nurture them, get them to a point where they're ready for adoption, ready to go to their home, and then they can live out their life at their new permanent home. Yes.
Cute.
Isn't she cute?
Yes.
They had her as 5.
We'll see. And she needs a heartworm, I think.
Heartworm and a fecal.
We had a vet bill this last month of $7,000, almost $8,000. That's huge. I mean, it's very difficult to recoup that kind of money, and that's just 1 month. So, we rely entirely on donations, entirely on the community to help us out. And so when we do a mail out and we get back all this checks and money, it's like Christmas all over again for us. And now I can look at who we have here being kenneled and say, we can pay for you. It's kind of like, okay, we can at least keep you here until we can find you a foster.
Well, I've only ever had shelter dogs or rescue dogs or adopted dogs, and I feel like they have the most love to give because a lot of times they haven't received as much or haven't been treated as well. I think my last dog was near death when I got him, and now he's just the best thing in the world to me and my family, so just kind of continuing that.
Our first rescue, her name was Gretchen, and she had been dumped somewhere in a garbage can to die with her little litter, and we really identified with, how could people do that? He was taking them on a ride, on a walk.
We got attacked by a big dog.
Attacked by a big dog, and she got the littlest one. The rescue got in front to protect the other dogs and him, and gave up her life protecting. So rescue dogs will give their life for you. And that little dog, we had her for almost 14 years, and she was loyal to the very end. Waited for me to get home, and when we start talking about her,
Don't talk about it, you start to cry.
Oh, there are just too many wonderful dogs, homeless dogs, that need a nice place to live. We bought one dog years ago, and he was a great golden retriever. And then after that, I just thought, no, there's just too many nice dogs. And you can find any breed. All these rescue groups do such a good job, and that the dog has been vetted, and that they know everything about the dog, and so I think it's just makes sense. She's just so little.
Hi, Zuzu. Hi, sweetie. She goes, I'm a grandma girl.
Okay. Even though we drive away, I can't tell you we don't all shed tears when we leave, but it's a happy tear.